Losing hair is a part of life that many people have to deal with. If there are bald people in your family, it is possible that you, too, may lose hair easily. If you are experiencing hair loss, or worried that it may happen to you, you can learn how to stop or prevent losing your hair. Keep away from strong color treatments, perms, and the hot iron to avoid doing serious damage to your hair. High-quality hair products that have been designed for moisturizing hair are the best option. Get regular haircuts done by a professional to prevent split ends. As hard as it may be to believe, relaxation through meditation may actually be effective at treating hair loss. When you are stressed out, the blood vessels in your scalp constrict, which can lead to hair loss. Meditation helps to calm your body, which gets the blood flowing to your scalp. If your hair loss is accompanied by an itchy, scaly scalp, consult a physician and inquire about a condition called seborrheic dermatitis. Your doctor should be able to recommend the best treatment for you, which may include a prescription shampoo, or an OTC one made specifically for your condition. Liquid saw palmetto is great for men to use that have started to notice hair loss. This naturally occurring extract neutralizes the male hormone DHT. Studies have shown correlations between high DHT levels and hair loss. Extract the juice from the fruit, and then apply it to your hair and scalp. Some causes of temporary hair loss include sudden weight loss or gain, recovery from surgery or illness, anemia and stress. This temporary hair loss often starts 3 months after an event ends, and usually lasts about 3 months in total. Properly educating yourself about this topic is the key to addressing and dealing with it. Antidepressants can cause hair loss. The ingredients within the prescription can cause your hair to fall out. You might want to speak with your physician to seeing if switching medications is an option. Perhaps taking a new medicine will halt the hair loss. Hair loss can be a symptom of inadequate calorie intake. This is easily reversed by making sure you are getting the recommended calories for someone of your height, weight and age. It's important to eat a balanced diet. Most men who are experiencing male pattern baldness must learn to accept the condition and move on with a happy life. An aura of confidence and self-comfort is more visible to people than your hair loss. If you are contemplating wearing a wig to hide your thinning hair, think again. It is going to cause your natural hair to fall out much quicker because it damages your scalp and your hair follicles. Any type of wig, hat or helmet is not a good idea to wear, as this will only speed up the hair loss process. Many women are surprised to learn that their hair loss is caused by hormones. Hormone imbalances, which can be attributed to a range of factors such as oral contraceptives, may contribute to thinning hair. Hormone replacement treatment can also cause a hormonal imbalance. If you are suffering from hair loss, you should check out your hormone levels. Hair loss that comes on suddenly but has no explanation can be caused by stress. Having a high-stress job or home environment may lead to abnormal hair loss. Thankfully, if you reduce your stress level, your hair should resume normal growth patterns. Properly applied, hair dye shouldn't result in hair loss. Hair dye only contributes to hair loss in the event it has been kept on the hair too long, burning it off, or an allergy to the ingredients in the dye. You should test out a dab of hair dye on your skin to see if you are allergic. One important factor to take into consideration if you are worried about losing your hair is your diet. An unbalanced diet filled with carbohydrates and fast foods can cause you to have unhealthy hair. Attempt to consume more high-protein foods and low-fat foods. Fresh fruits and vegetables can also help to reduce the amount of hair you lose and help to improve your overall health. A good, all-natural hair loss treatment you can try is a substance called black strap molasses. Drink 2 teaspoons on a daily basis, and you will see your energy increase overall and really help your hair. It can be rough to consume by itself, so you may want to mix it with peanut butter or coffee. As you have read, there are various things you may do to slow, stop or prevent your hair loss. These hair loss tips can effectively help you solve whatever hair loss issues concern you. Don't let it make you depressed, do something to stop it now. A lot of different things can cause hair loss. A bad diet, a vitamin deficiency, stress or even genetics can cause you to lose your hair. Women and men can both suffer from hair loss. This article is filled with useful tips for preventing hair loss and thinning. Embrace your male pattern baldness. By having a positive attitude and being comfortable with yourself, people won't actually notice the fact that you are losing your hair. A wig might be a good temporary solution if you have hair loss. Pick up a wig before all of your hair falls out, so you can properly match the color. If you already have a wig ready to wear, it helps relieve some of the stress and sadness that comes with losing one's hair. Protect clothing when applying hair loss treatments. Let the product dry on your hair and scalp before you touch anything, like your pillow. Concoct a paste made out of honey, cinnamon powder and olive oil. The combination of these ingredients can strengthen the hair and scalp. Before you shampoo, apply this paste to the scalp and the roots of your hair. Allow it to penetrate for 3 minutes before washing your hair as normal. Certain antidepressant medications can aggravate hair loss problems. People who take antidepressants typically notice hair falling out, and this is due to the ingredients in the drugs. Ask your doctor about this side effect, and whether a different medication may be appropriate. Using a toupee is a very common way for people to cover up their baldness. It isn't a solution that sounds great to everyone, but a wig is a great way for men and women to deal with hair loss. Here's a stunning tip. One of the greatest ways you can prevent loss of hair is to stay away from areas with a lot of pollution. Studies have proven that men who live in areas that are polluted have more hair loss. This is because the pollutants can get into the bloodstream and cause damage to hair, making it fall out. To manage hair loss, an easy and important thing to do is to make sure your diet is nutritious. Vitamin Z and a help to create healthy hair, so consuming plenty of both could give you a boost in growth. These nutrients are found in olive oil, walnuts and fish, so add these to your diet as part of your hair growth regimen. Surprisingly, meditation can be an effective technique not only for relaxation, but for hair loss as well. The blood vessels in your scalp get constricted when you are stressed, and this makes your hair fall out. Meditation can relax you and help increase blood flow to your scalp. To cope with hair loss, massage your scalp regularly. Massaging will increase circulation to your scalp by opening blood vessels and warming the skin. Rub in circular motions all over your scalp for at least 5 or 10 minutes every day. Rubbing your scalp can also reduce stress because it feels relaxing, which is good because stress can cause some hair loss. Add more protein to your daily diet. Lack of protein in your diet can cause hair loss. If you lack protein, consider adding it to your diet. Hair loss also results in a protective layer. Your hair works to protect your head from environmental dangers. Wear a good sunscreen or hat if you plan to spend time in the sun. For men, and sometimes women, they may be confused on how to clean their head if they're losing their hair. If you have any more than stubble on top of your head, use shampoo instead of soap. If you are trying to prevent loss of hair, you have to try to avoid stress and anxiety as much as you can. Stress can be a huge reason as to why you have hair loss, and when it is controlling your life, your hair loss will only get worse. Learn how to manage stress. Let your hair become more voluminous before you get it cut again. Cutting it whenever it gets a little long or frizzy can weaken it, so allow it to grow longer. Here's an idea for those battling hair loss. A well-trimmed haircut is usually seen as attractive, especially if you have little hair to work with. Be sure to keep your hair trimmed fairly short and nicely styled. You may find that this is a simple way to look your best. As mentioned earlier, both men and women, regardless of age, face issues associated with hair loss. Any number of situations might instigate it, and a lot of them are just out of your hands. Use the powerful information in the article above to consider the best way to treat your individual hair loss problem.